What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a video on these beautiful boys. We got them in about a month ago now, and they will be getting ready to go out to their final owner soon. But yeah, I want to do a look over these, maybe plug them in, test them, see how far they can get, see what we can do with them right away. Just because these are not easy to get. They're not that I think they're really rare. They're just very popular. So picking one up is very difficult and very expensive. I think these are around, $8 grand or more a piece. So one thing to mention first off is that these are very obviously actually with these, not the US cabs. They are the Japanese cabs. They're white as opposed to I think the American ones are black. They're made out of wood. It's a very common thing, even back to for Namco, even back to like Wangan, the first Wangan and whatnot. You'll notice it. So like the seat here is actually the same. I think the seat hasn't really changed since early like Wangan 1, Wangan 2, whatnot, and it's the same cab. They and it's the same with this. This cab is the same as the current like Wangan 6 cabs, and they've just been using the same body, and they did that a lot with a lot of their previous racers. At any rate, this is the Japanese version of the Mario Kart GP DX cabinet up here. I just wanted to do a quick look over, and since I don't really have any help today, I am probably going to break up this video into a couple parts. So first off, I just wanted to kind of look over the cabs and whatnot, get a little look at what we got in. And I'm gonna open at least one of these up at least a little bit and get a look inside and hook them up and give them a check. So we will be right back, and I should have everything open by then. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this video relatively short because, as I expected, this version of the game does not run offline at all. I even tried a couple different things to see if there's any mode that you might be able to run, and it looks like not. But as you can see here, with this one started up, I've got the router hooked up as well, but it throws a network error every time, so no point in going much farther. I am going to do some work on this, but it's going to take me a long time to really get that far. So anyway, I just wanted to look over the rest of the cab. Back here we've got the ES3 that it runs on. It uses all 6 USBs there for all the different devices. Quite a few devices on here. Otherwise, it's the motherboard itself is pretty normal. You've got the IOs and that stuff. So we have, this is probably the JBS IO. One of these is camera. One of these, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm really not sure where all of them go. I think 2 of them go to the front panel where the dongles are. Down here we've got the JBS cable, the card reader. I think one of these, there's also, that's right, there's 2 more serials up here. One's for the dispenser and one for steering wheel, so some little extra stuff in there, I guess. Here we've got the in-shop router for it. Actually, gotta find a screwdriver. Come up front here. This is the test panel for the cab. And inside we've got the dispenser for the Banapass. So you can just buy a Banapass directly out of this, as opposed to buying one from the shop. So there's that. Down here we have the test panel. It's got the standard here. This is the test switch. In a lot of these Namco games is a switch where you turn it on, and when it's on, it's in test switch. Turning it off takes it back out. This right here is the service button. That's another thing I've noticed in some of the Namco cabs, is there is a service button, but it's covered usually with a screw panel or something like that. So there's a switch underneath there, and that's for like putting in service credits. I got the power switch, the up and down select switch, another thing that's very standard with the Namco cabs, and an enter. And at first I couldn't see where the dongles were. The dongles are actually, or dongle, I'm assuming, is actually behind this, and there's actually 2 ports for it, so you can hook up 2 of them. Or it might just be easy USB access to the PCB without getting in the back. So then down here we've got the coin counter, which is at 107,960, which is quite a lot. But yeah, I think that covers everything. I mean, everything else is pretty standard. The cabinet type, the body is very standard for all of Namco's racers. The seat, again, like I mentioned, is actually, I think it's physically exactly the same that they've been using for the last 10 years. See, anything interesting in test menu? I don't think there really is, but we can take a look here and see. Do input test, and there's the analog test. Got the wheel, pretty much. Well, we've got the brake and accelerator. Let me get my feet on those. Let's go back. And buttons there. Oh, actually, you can see the test there. I should probably, yeah. I think when I went into that, I actually reset that, so I should probably redo the analog test here. Go all the way, and all the way, and then press it again. And hopefully that's actually, yeah, see there, left and right, okay. Well, interesting, that doesn't, no. Anyway, that's that. Let's go back. Yeah, I don't think there's really much else. Let's see if there's an output test. I don't know. Anyway, not much else to really show about these cabs. They are really pretty, but yeah, that's about it. So unfortunately, I don't get to keep this pair. This will be going out. But now that I've had a look over them, once we get these running, I definitely do want a set, because, you know, we're starting to go into 2022 now. We're going to be having events come back, and I want to really wow people with what we've got. And I've got a pair of the CRT cabs coming in, but they aren't quite the same. This is just really good. So anyway, sorry we don't really have this fully working yet in terms of like getting the software running, so we'll cut it off there. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more videos in the future. Till then, stay safe. Take care.